Now moving into 2017, still surges of prevalency of ransom attacks. You can see some of the articles here. Ransomware has reached in the hands of common criminals. In fact, I remember seeing somewhere around 2017 a $99 do-it-yourself kit that was being advertised on YouTube. The platform was called Philadelphia. It came with training and tutorials and how to do this and all the parts of the process, and all for the whopping $99. And so I was curious because I was like, it's a one-time fee of $99. How are they going to keep making money? Well, what they do is they expose all of the keys to the ransom attack. So when you get attacked with a ransom attack, you buy the key to unencrypt your data. And so what these guys would do is they'll expose all of the keys, making the software useless, and then they'll sell the next version. So it's a pretty nice little profit model they're making now, somewhere in the $1 trillion range, and it's now well exceeded the illegal drug trade. So, which is easy to imagine, if you're in the drug business, or if anybody's known about the drug business, you have to grow all of this, illegal stuff in these foreign countries, and then you have to ship it in with these containers getting past this, the drug sniffing dogs, and and then you're dealing with these low lifes on the corners, and so it's a real headache of a business. And so why not just start a cybercrime business, and you get a half dozen or a dozen young hackers, and you pay them well, and you're making big bucks, and you're not having to do all that extra work of importing and dealing with drugs. So and then so 17, we start seeing wire fraud attacks. Maybe some of you have seen attempts of this. I know several people who have fallen for wire fraud attacks to the tune of $20,000 to $30,000. Once that transaction is complete, it's very difficult, if at all possible, to get that money back. And CATO attacks, corporate account takeover is what that CATO is, where they're getting access to people's bank accounts and making withdrawals. And they're basically just collecting and correlating data from some public sites like LinkedIn, and finding the hierarchy of these businesses, where all our data is out there on Facebook. My father at one time ran this business, and I would tell him, when you go out of town, you can't post pictures of, that you're in Aruba, because people know that you're away. There was a big fraud going on about CEO fraudulent kidnapping, and it was all made up, and there was no actual kidnapping, but they had a well thought out plan. In fact, the group that I first read about it, they actually did it from inside of a prison. They did this fake CEO kidnapping.